Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve the equation x to the power of 2 minus x to the power of 3 is equal to 80. So, to solve this equation, I'm going to first start by subtracting 80 on both sides. So now I get x to the power of 2 minus x to the power of 3 minus 80 is equal to 0. Now from here, I'm going to replace 80, negative 80, I should say, with negative 16 minus 64. Now, I'm going to rewrite this as, I'm going to first rewrite negative 16 as negative 4 squared, and negative 64 as negative 4 to the power of 3. And I'm going to group x squared with negative 4 squared, and x to the power of 3 with negative 4 to the power of 3. So now, there's two properties that I'm going to use. And before that, I'm going to rewrite this as x squared minus 4 squared, and I'm going to group this minus x to the power of 3 plus 4 to the power of 3. We put this plus because this negative sign distributes. Now, if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. And if I have something in the form a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3, which is this is equal to a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. So for x squared minus 4 squared, it's going to turn into x plus 4 times x minus 4. I have this minus a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3, or in this case, x to the power of 3 plus 4 to the power of 3 is going to turn into x plus 4 times x squared minus 4x plus 16. Now, because both of these terms have x plus 4 in them, I can factor out x plus 4. So I get x plus 4 times x minus 4 minus x squared minus 4x plus 16 is equal to 0. Now from here, this is equal to x plus 4 times x minus 4 minus x squared plus 4x minus 16. I just distribute the negative sign, is equal to 0. And let's simplify this even more. I get x plus 4 times negative x squared plus 5x minus 20 is equal to 0. So I get two equations from this. I get x plus 4 equals 0, and negative x squared plus 5x minus 20 is equal to 0. So first, for x plus 4 equals 0, all we have to do is subtract 4 on both sides, and we get x is equal to negative 4. Now, for negative x squared plus 5x minus 20 equals 0, well, first off, we have a negative sign in front of x squared, so I'm actually going to get rid of that by multiplying both sides by negative 1. So I get x squared minus 5x plus 20 is equal to 0. And now, to solve this, I'm going to use the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this case, a is 1, b is negative 5, and c is 20. So I get x is equal to negative of negative 5 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is negative 5 squared, which is 25, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 20, all over 2a, so 2 times 1. And this is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 80 over 2, which is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of negative 55 over 2. Now, this is equal to the square root of 55 times the square root of negative 1 over 2. And the square root of negative 1 is equal to the imaginary number I. So I get 5 plus or minus the square root of 55i over 2. So this is two more solutions to this equation. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and share this to any of your friends and family. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be solving the equation 9 to the power of x plus 15 to the power of x is equal to 25 to the power of x. So I'm going to first start by dividing every term by 25 to the power of x. So these two cancel out to get 1. So now I have 9 over 25 to the power of x plus 15 over 25 to the power of x is equal to 1. Now 9 over 25 I can rewrite as 3 squared over 5 squared. And 15 over 25 is the same thing as 3 over 5. So 3 squared over 5 squared is the same thing as 3 over 5 squared. And now I have this to the power of x plus 3 over 5 to the power of x is equal to 1. Now I can actually swap the places of these. So I get 3 over 5 to the power of x to the power of 2 plus 3 over 5 to the power of x is equal to 1. From here, I'm going to let 3 over 5 to the power of x equal to the variable y. So now I have y squared plus y minus 1 equals 0. And if I use the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, I get y is equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 minus 4 times 1 times negative 1. All over 2, which is equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4, which is 5 over 2, meaning I have 3 over 5 to the power of x is equal to negative 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. And the reason why negative 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2 doesn't work is because that's negative, and you can't take the power of a positive number and make it equal negative. So from here, if I take the log on both sides, I get log 3 over 5 to the power of x is equal to log of negative 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. So I get x is equal to log of negative 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2 over log of 3 over 5. So this is my solution.